Okay, so today we're about to do Lanihuli. It's right there. So this definitely makes my list of hikes that are kind of like a one and done. You don't want to do this one every other weekend just because it is kind of sketchy, and if things go wrong, it can go super wrong. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen for me today. The hiking guides will smile upon me. And I'm going to do a few more hikes kind of similar to this that are for definitely advanced, I would say, hikers. So enjoy. Okay, hiking fam, here we go. Weather is pretty good. As you can see, you got some clouds on the ridge line. Up there it's about the same, but I'm hoping it clears up just a little bit. I kind of like the overcast, but on this hike I'll take a bunch of direct sun over kind of cloudy or rainy conditions, just because it is pretty bad up here as it is. It's a short hike, you know. If I can get this done, I might be done in an hour and a half, but definitely don't want to try and rush it. So they put up a nice little gate here. This is inconveniently but not hard to get around it, obviously. Oh look, we're around the gate. And then it's just straight up real quick. So I'm gonna document more of Lanihuli than the Palipuka, just because no need to. All right. Okay, got to the Palipuka in 10 minutes. No one's here. It's super windy, so I'm staying kind of out of the little wind gust. Got Waipulani over there. I met some hikers that are trying to get over to that. Good luck. Not sure me too. Anyways, so it's time to go up. I'm just kidding, I'm not climbing that. Got a trail over here. So for anybody that's trying to do this, you get to the Palipuka. We just got a little trail over here. And then you take it, and then I'll document the little rope area that you climb up. Other than that, moving. This trail has definitely seen better days, but I usually don't care to document too much of the nature stuff, but this is cool. So obviously everything kind of fell apart over here, but what's cool is most time people will put a rope going across. Look at nature provided one. This little just intersected in with the wall, strong as hell. Put all my weight on this thing. It's dope. All right, keep it moving. See this lake. It's a tough contour trail for sure. I think I might actually went the wrong way. Might have to go back down. Man, this used to be just the cutest little quaint contouring trail. You got trees there, falling over there. And now you get to the rope spot. You got a tree that fell right here. So I haven't even really tried to look at this yet. Oh, that one. That's not good because most of these ropes were tied to these trees. Huh. How much? This is the end of the road for sure. This is where I go up. Oh man, this is totally different though. Anyways, nothing a little rock climbing can't overcome. So I'll get it when I get up there. I'll document this all. Okay, made it up through the trail. Yeah, and then bam. I know it's gonna be windy, so you might not catch all the dialogue. I thought it was gonna look like. Alright, so we're up into the clouds. If we can make it. So it took me 25 minutes to get here from the parking lot. So not bad. I wasn't but pretty good pace. This trail, what makes it difficult is that you're completely on the ridge line. Probably shouldn't be holding my phone considering it's straight off, but it's all good because we're looking for another. Edge of the cliff kind of things. Obviously I got spikes, man, so that's why. And
luckily enough, it's dry, so I don't, I'm worried about rock crumbling out from underneath on most of these segments. So there's going to be a few more where, yeah, it's going to be tough. But this is kind of the easier stuff right now. Almost fell. Bring up the phone later on. Okay. If there's one thing I want to really err on the side of caution is whatever rope you see up here that you think you want to grab onto, do not put all your weight on it, because you do not know what it's attached to and how long it's been there, and it's just not the smartest thing to do. So when you're using ropes, and you're gonna have to use the ropes throughout the course, most of it, just tug on it pretty good, and as you're climbing it, just make sure that you're putting just a little bit of leverage onto it, because like I said, some of the stuff, it's just into the ground, and with erosion and then this rusting, who knows how long this is gonna stay there. So by the time anybody else comes to do this hike, things can be totally different, just like it's been for me this whole course so far. All the erosion, all the trees falling, so who knows. But just be careful when you start grabbing ropes that you do not know what they're attached to, especially on like a trail kind of like as ancient as this one, and that gets so much weather erosion from it. But so far so good. Well, I just got stung by a bee about 30 seconds ago. See how that goes. I'm not allergic, so should be okay. Quick, this little video is just to document that if weather does become an issue, there is a couple spots where you can kind of duck in and avoid the wind or the rain, because it can get really cold up here depending on the conditions. Like I said, I like for it to be cold so I don't sweat too much and lose too much water. And that is a bit of progress. A couple like false steps in here, sometimes you gotta be careful, like all this voltage. Sometimes you can step right through it. Most of the time it kind of sinks in. Maintain for one other thing to mention, this trail is notorious for making you feel like you can go up, but when it's time to come back down, totally different kind of sense of security. Those of you who hike a lot know what I'm talking about, you know? So this thing is literally just off the side of the cliff. So don't hold on to the rope. Even if I fall, I might be okay. Other than that, just one more thing I wanted to mention, just that sense of going up makes you feel like you got it. Coming back down, totally different ball game. Okay, so this is the stuff that got challenging. And you got cliffs all the way down. Grab rock. Let's see, straight down on that side too. Got the footwork. It's funny because a lot of times you want to look down, but then you got to worry about like bumping your head against something as you're kind of trying to get across. Boy, these are the times I wish I wasn't so big and muscular. Hard to get through. Okay, made it up. Let's see. Oh, nothing to really grab onto. Oh, made it. Wish I could get a bit of wave. Awesome. Oh man. So look at this, is what I'm talking about. The rock is crumbly. I mean, you step on stuff, even with spikes, it just falls out. So that's what always worries me about this hike. That's why this is gonna be my last time doing this one probably. for the record, I'm like 2 for 4 on completing this one. So feel good. Trying to win over the odds and make it 3 of 5. We're coming up to essentially one of the worst parts of Okay, so I was just standing up there. I came down and go along the top. As crazy as that sounds, because it's like a drop. There's just a little tiny path, man, and that's it. Hold on to it. Okay, so it's windy right now. I'm on top of the witch's hat right now. Looking back to that game. Not gonna lie, I definitely wanted to get down at one point, but like I said, this is gotta be the one and done thing for me, so gotta finish it off. Part of me wanted to quit just because I know going back is what really worries me. It was hard coming up. Going back with the leveraging on the body, hug your body to the rocks, it's just rough. And I got a really nice piece of rope that I'm gonna lay There's some great bush right there that it's like it's been there for 20 years. So I'm gonna try and at least set this up for success. I wanna say the hardest part is close to me and behind me. I got the notches that are gonna be up there. That's gonna be tough. So far it's been 55 minutes for me to get on top of the witch's hat. So I've been coming down. Advice wise, I'm confident in balance, and I would say to keep moving. Is when they really stop moving. I would say when it's time to climb up the side of the box, every little place where you really put your hand, well calculated. For this kind of stuff, if you're an experienced hiker, there's a chance I just keep on moving till something comes up that doesn't feel like it's just one foot in front of me. Made a lot of progress. Just with you being on the phone with me for a minute. Might have started way back over there. But yeah, helicopters. We above the helicopters. Get through the chopper. Ah, classic. You know I had to. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. Okay. The notches no one wants to talk about. Well, they're tough. A lot different than the poly notches over yonder. When we get up there, I'll kind of show you what we're working with. But you literally have to climb over the top of a couple of them. And it's not easy at all. Such a pretty day though. Got lucky. Wish the clouds were about 100 feet higher. But hey, I ain't complaining too much. There's a little perspective on those notches. It's totally different. Probably about like 25 feet. But, oh man, that's oh shit. Oh. Now it's gotten muddy up here. If you don't got rope, these make for great little hand placements. That one will be grab. Putting this down an issue. Almost there. Yes. And we made it. That's good. Track a little bit. to the little rope that's down here. I might have left one of these ropes over here somewhere. Anyways, this shit isn't easy either. You gotta contour around the side. This is where I got stuck one of the first times I came up here, just because it was just too much. Couldn't get around. Too worried about coming back down too. But all right, here we go. Okay, hiking fam, we are on top of the second one. It's not for the faint of heart. Whew. I know I said whatever rope you grab, don't put a lot of weight on it, but this one's gotten to the point where I put my whole life on the line on that one. I feel like if I was gonna fall, it's not it's not too bad, you know. I think I might be able to survive it, but I worry about the rock coming down on top of me. There's the part where I looked back up and I had a rock hit me right in the tooth. I think I'm okay though. All right. Yeah, this thing is all messed up, man. This is it's not gonna last so long. So now I'm on the side of the cliff, holding on to like stuff that barely even is secure. I mean, when your ropes are tied up to something that, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a tree that is not gonna stay forever. Almost done. Keep it moving. It took me an hour and 30 minutes to get right where I'm at right now. I probably got another, if I could just climb up here, that's like a 20-minute climb, that's it. Okay, home stretch. Up there. Glory. Whew. This trail is relentlessly tough. Just when I thought I was doing great on the witch's hat, way down there, I knew this was gonna be tough, but this was harder than I thought. And then the drop off the cliff, that was probably by far my least favorite part. I did not like that. Got dirt on my face. So, all right, well, I can't videotape this because this is straight up. So luckily we got this kick-ass little rope here. It's been here for a minute. Let's take it all the way up. Then finish this off. Oh, you like it? I like it. Hey. So, you know, I had to bring out the mask, take a couple pictures. Look at real gangster out there. Okay, we made it. We up here. We're as high as we can be for Lanihuli. So, it took me an hour and 50 minutes to get up here. So usually about the time I go, about like an hour and 45 to 2 hours. I anticipate coming down being actually longer, just because it's that much harder. So let me see real quick. Oh, Bowman is over there. I don't know what this trail is. I've taken it before. I've taken it up, and this is another way to get to Lanihuli. You could take this trail over here, come on up. This stream down here, this is Maole stream. It's the onset to Maole. So I don't know. I've gone up Maole as far as I thought I could go, but maybe there is another chance to get up a little bit higher. But well, going down isn't going to be easy at all, but at least the part that was the hardest part for me that I felt, now I'm going to be going up that part, so I feel a little bit better about it. But I'm not going to document me going down or anything, so I'll probably have just one more video to show that I made it. Obviously, I post this, everyone knows I made it, but I mean, regardless, there's going to be one more video, and that's it. So, catch you on this. Okay, so I'm making amazing progress. I'm on top of the witch's hat, and this is some high quality stuff. So we're gonna do that. Let's do it. Faster. If we possibly need. As you can see, what we replaced, it was completely necessary. I mean, look at this shit. That's what is trying to hold you up. No, no, not on my watch. I shall fix this. Watch, I fall right now. Anyways, alright, job well done. And I thought this was a 66 foot rope. Apparently it was like 96. So the original. Yeah! Okay, hiking fam. Made it down, safe and sound. I made it down in an hour and 20 minutes, which I'm kind of shocked. But I blame it on like literally the perfect weather conditions. So, yay. Anyways, I did it. Done.